Have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 17th of March 2024. This day is celebrated as St. Patrick's Day, National Corn Beef and Cabbage Day, National Science and Engineering Week, English Tourism Day. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, the Hindu states that ceasefire talks with Israel and Hamas are expected to resume Sunday in Qatar. Starlit talks aim at securing a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hamas are expected to resume in earnest in Qatar as soon as Sunday, according to the Egyptian officials. Start talks aimed at securing a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hamas are expected to resume in earnest in Qatar as soon as Sunday. Israel and Hamas have made moves aimed at getting the ceasefire talks back on the track. The Hindu newspaper also states that India hits out at Pakistan for references to Ayodhya, CAA in United Nations General Assembly. One final point concerns a delegation and its remarks that much like a broken car remains sadly stagnant while the world progresses, Ruchika Kamboj said. Permanent representative of India to the United Nations, Ruchira Kamboj. India has blamed Pakistan and described it as a broken record that remains stagnant while the world progresses. After Islamabad's envoy made references to the Ram Temple in Ayodhya and Citizenship Amendment Act during remarks to the United Nations General Assembly. The Hindu newspaper also states that 2024 Lok Sabha elections to be held in the 7 phases from April 19, results on June 4. Assembly elections for Andhra Pradesh, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Odisha will also be simultaneously held along with the general elections. Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar addressing the media on general election at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi on March 16, 2024. India will go to the polls from April 19 to June 1st in a marathon 7-phase exercise to elect the 543 members of the 18th Lok Sabha. The Election Commission announced that on Sunday, assembly elections will be held simultaneously in Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. The dates of voting for the Lok Sabha are April 19, April 26, May 7, May 13, May 20, May 25 and June 1st. In Bihar, West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh, voting will take place in all 7 phases. The counting of votes will take place on June 4. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that election 2024, nearly a billion people vote in 1.05 million booths. Results to be announced on June 4. A crowded polling center during the 2019 Lok Sabha elections at Brijpuri in northeast Delhi. Sorry. Nearly a billion people will vote in 1.05 million polling booths to select India's next government. The Election Commission of India (ECI) announced on Saturday, kick-starting the world's largest democratic exercise that will be staggered across 7 phases, stretching over 6 weeks between April 19 and June 1st. Sometimes also states that a distant normal former Election Commission Arun Goyal, a great colleague, CEC, New Delhi, March 16, Chief Election Commission Rajiv Kumar addresses the press conference announcing the dates for the Lok Sabha polls, which will be held in 7 phases from 19th April to 1st June in New Delhi on Saturday. While announcing the dates for the 2024 general elections on Friday, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar also addressed the elephant in the room, former Election Commissioner Arun Goyal abrupt resignation a week ago. CWG jump and lifter surely expelled from the camp for disciplinary breach. Achinta Shuli won gold at 2022. Sorry. Lifter Achinta Chole, the 2022 Commonwealth Games champion, has been expelled from the national camp in NIS Patiala after 22 a year old was caught scaling the wall illegally to enter the women's hostel. Surely it has been learned was caught at around 10 p.m. on Thursday night by security personnel who also shot a video of the incident. Now going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, despite protectionism and a nationalistic rhetoric, trade deals still being assigned, DHL Express CEO. Citing the DHL Global Connectedness report on global trade flows, person said that investments are flowing in the India more than any other place in the world apart from the United States due to the China plus one phenomenon. John Pearson, Global CEO of DHL Express. DGCA sticks to June 1st deadline for revised flight duty norms. The aim is to elevate pilot fatigue. The new norms to come into the force from June 1st to provide for the first time for the rest times for pilots and seek to elevate pilot fatigue. Aviation regulator DGCA has decided not to extend the June 1st deadline for implementing the revised flight duty norms for pilots and asked airlines to submit the revised schemes by April 15 according to the communication. The revised norms provide for increased weekly rest time to 48 hours for pilots and limit the number of landing to 2 during night operations. SEBI relaxes FPI disclosures norms. Regulator approves launch a beta version of optional T+0 settlement for 25 scripts. In a relief to foreign portfolio investors, FPIs, the Securities and Exchange Board of India (CBI) has exempted certain FPIs from the additional disclosure framework. In a circular in August 2023, CBI had asked select FPIs to provide granular details regarding their beneficial ownerships, economic interests, and control up to the level of all natural persons. Going towards the world news, including authorities order residents to shelter in place after 3 killed in Suburban Philadelphia shootings. Russia votes wide as Putin brother holding elections. Sudan 5 million at risk of starvation due to war, United Nations says. Russians cast ballots on day 2 of an election preordained to extend Putin's rule. Breaking the ice on the climate change conversation, one punchline at a time. Indian origin couple daughter killed in a suspicious fire in Canada. Going towards the science and technology from the artificial intelligence point of view, center scraps recruitment to seek it is ignored before launching untested artificial intelligence. In its initial advisory issued to offline intermediaries like Meta and Google, earlier this month the government had said that the companies will have to seek its explicit permission before launching untested artificial intelligence system in India. The advisory was issued keeping the upcoming Lok Sabha elections in the mind, as the government had asked companies that their artificial intelligence services should not generate responses with their biases and are illegal under the Indian laws or threaten the integrity of the electoral process. From Tech News, Apple to pay $490 million to settle the allegations that it misled investors about iPhone sales in China. Apple vehemently denied Cook deceived investors about the iPhone's sales in China between early November and early January. Tim Cook had told investors on November 1st, 2018, analysts that although Apple faced the sales pressure in the markets such as Brazil, India, Russia, and Turkey, where currencies had weakened, I would not put China in that category. Google I/O conference to start on May 14. Google's I/O developer conference is set to happen on the 15 May. Here's what you can expect from the event, including the artificial intelligence announcements, Android 15, and possibly even the Pixel 8a and other devices. Google's I/O developer conference is set to start about 2 months from now on May 14. The I/O 2024 keynote will be available for anyone or to watch virtually as it happens. You can register for Google I/O Developer Conference for free. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Nelson Mandela, whose full name was Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Born on 18th of July 1918 up to 5 December 2013. Was a South African anti-apartheid activist and a politician who served as the first president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of the state and the first elected in a fully representative democratic election. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid by fostering racial reconciliation. Ideologically an African nationalist and a socialist, he served as the president of the African National Congress Party from 1991 to 1997. Mandela was a controversial figure for much of his life. Although critics on the right denounced him as a communist terrorist, and those on the far left deemed him too eager to negotiate and reconcile with apartheid supporters, he gained international acclaim for his activism. Globally regarded as an icon of democracy and social justice, he received more than 250 honors, including the Nobel Prize. He is held in deep respect with South Africa, where he is often referred to by his Tembo clan name, Madiba, and described as the father of the nation. Mr. Mandela says a famous quotation. He says that as long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. Okay, thank you.